Yeah, what's poppin' YouTube? It's King Zai with another Just Different video for my Just Different people. Today I'm on the way to work, bro, and on my mind I really got the the constant thought of you are history, like on the individual level, but also on the collective. Like you gotta, like, this is what I'm constantly remembering. Like this is constantly being reminded to me, to myself, honestly. Like, you are history. Like, and so that's why I try to make sure I document, like, for the most part, what's going on, bro, in my day-to-day life. Not really just, you know what I'm saying, really every day, all day, what's going on. But I try to at least, if I have a really good day or a really bad day, bro, I try to make sure I sit down and just basically just rewrite what happened throughout the day with the best recollection that I can. So basically just giving the full story, you know what I'm saying, to the best of my abilities. Like, cause bro, you live in history every day, bro. Change is a constant thing. Like, this is shit they didn't teach us in school. That's like, yeah, why didn't y'all teach us the only shit that really matter to life? Change is the only thing that's constant in this universe. It's never gonna stop, right? And so that means that every day of your life is history, because today is never gonna be exactly like tomorrow, or I guess tomorrow is never gonna be exactly like today. I don't know, whichever way you want to say it, but at the end of the day, that make everything you do, everything that you are a part of, history. Like, and you gotta know, it's 7 billion people on this planet, like, and there's gonna be a lot more in the future. And they not gonna know about none of this shit that we going through, that we seeing, that we doing on a day-to-day basis. They not gonna be a part of that. They just gonna come after the fact. And the only way they gonna be able to piece together what happened is niggas telling them what was going on from the now. You know what I'm saying? Being a part of it and actually giving they piece. You know what I'm saying? Giving they truth. You know what I'm saying? They part of history. And so, because, man, history is, these niggas gonna write history. Like, you know what I'm saying? The powers that be, or, you know what I'm saying, whoever the fuck create this public school system and all this bullshit, like, whoever you want to say is running over everything, they're gonna make sure that they teach the history that wants to be taught. So on the individual level, why not make sure that you get your history passed down? You gonna have kids, most likely. Your kids gonna have kids, most likely. Like, you are history. Like, your ancestors, your descendants gonna need to know what their ancestors was doing. Like, and so I feel like we as a people right now, we done forgot the fact that, like, oh shit, we actually history. Like, we not just living for ourselves, we actually living for people, like, later on too as well. Like, it's a lot of responsibility as a people. And so I think the least that we could do is, like, on the individual level, all express the inner artist in us, the inner creator. A lot of us, like, and not even a lot of us, really the culture as a whole right now, I feel like it's stuck on the thought process of, like, if you're not a good artist, or if you're not, like, the greatest artist, then, like, you shouldn't express. I don't think that's the case. I think everybody on every level, I don't care if you a writer, if you a poet, if you a singer, if you a rapper, I don't care if you paint, I don't care what kind of form of expression that you use to get your point across and to, like, get your, you know what I'm saying, your feelings out. It don't matter. I think that we should all, no matter what, right now, be on some level expressing whatever we are feeling on the inside. Because I feel like that is what humans were created for. If you ask me, that's the only thing that actually makes us separate from, I want to say separate from like animals, from like a wild animal. Because a human is basically a wild animal. Y'all can convince yourselves that we are, like, a lot more, we were more civilized than what we are, but as of right now, I mean, for the most part, bro, a human is just a wild animal that go to work, nigga. All we do for the most part is fucking eat shit and watch TV, like, be on social media and shit. Like, niggas not even really just learning like that no more. Like, the shit that niggas learning, bro, we don't even understand that we're not learning shit, honestly. Like, They not teaching us the shit. They not teaching us the truth to the universe. Like, that's just what it really come down to. Like, y'all niggas learning white. You are learning a European construct education system. I don't even mean to say construct. You are learning a European education system. Like, right here in America, you know what I'm saying? I can't really speak for other countries and shit, but I know in America, like, bro, just know that we are learning whatever they want us to learn. Like, we're not. You can go try to get deep into the shit and then you realize that, like, there's a lot of blocks set up. There's a lot of missing parts to the history of America. There's a lot of missing parts of, like, yeah, when you look into the science and shit, it's a lot of political shit going on. Like, yeah, I was reading some shit the other day when this nigga was saying, like, Einstein basically ain't shit. Like, and I was like, when I was reading this, I was like, damn, like, come to think of it, I've never even seen this perspective. I've only ever seen that Einstein was a genius, one of the smartest men to walk this earth and all that weird ass shit. Like, but then I'm reading this nigga shit and he's breaking down how the theory of relativity is actually some bullshit. Like, it's not even true. It's not true science. And, like, yeah, I would have to, like, break down the essay and shit to y'all to let you know exactly what I'm saying. But you can look this up and come back and let me know what how you feel about it. But shit, the shit I read, I'm just saying that was bro opinion. He was saying Einstein ain't never been on shit, and fuck this, like, science system that the Europeans put on us. And I mean, I believe it. I feel it. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm really fucked. I'm like, yeah, I'm against the whole system. That's probably why YouTube not gonna rock with me, but you gotta find another platform at the end of the day, because I am history. And so I gotta back to the point, I gotta let, like, what my thoughts and my opinions about this system and where we at as a people and everything, I gotta let my feelings be known about this. I gotta express. So this is my way of expressing, bro. Like, I feel like this system's some bullshit. We are enslaved. We are in Babylon. Like, I don't want to be here no more. Like, this is where I'm at with it. I'm not telling niggas to be on my, you know what I'm saying, wavelength. Like, so the government can't really try to get on my ass and say I'm starting a revolution and none of that weird shit. Because, I mean, shit, I'm on that if y'all on that. But really, I'm just saying, this shit suck, bro. Like, y'all don't see this. Like, they gave us phones and TVs, bro, and niggas swear that, like, that made us free. Or that made us, like, docile. Like, that made shit sweet. Like, bro, this shit suck. Honestly, that's the, like, if you look at the true history, bro, where we at as a people, what's going on, bro, I ain't rocking with it, bro. And then people will try to tell me that we should be happy with where we at as a people and where we going, because we got black people as doctors and lawyers and shit now. Like, bro, working for this whole ass system. Like, I guess, I mean, yeah, I'm proud of my people for, you know what I'm saying, reaching levels of excellence. That is a given, without a doubt. Like, it's always gonna be, you know what I'm saying, praising my people for reaching higher levels. But I mean, you're reaching higher levels in a system that hate us, like, that in a system that is imprisoning us, that enslaves us, that oppresses us. At the end of the day, that's what it always come back to. Cause, like, yeah, I understand niggas gotta make a living, and, you know what I'm saying, niggas gotta have a purpose and everything else. I love it. Like, you gotta do your shit. But at the end of the day, if it wasn't for the black man and the black woman right now doing everything that they doing, this system would crumble overnight. If we just took a week off as a people and said, you know what, fuck it, we not fucking with where this is going, and we gonna show y'all the work that we have as a people, and we just, like, yeah, nigga, backed out for a week to show the country, nigga, what it really is, nigga, and what it really ain't. Cause this why you want to talk about why they killed Martin Luther King Jr. It's cause he had niggas out there doing shit like that, nigga. He made them people boycott the buses, bro. I'm telling you that, man. The government ain't know what to do. Them niggas wasn't they was doing this, and, you know what I'm saying, in different cities. Like, this wasn't just a worldwide thing. This was just different cities where the black man and the black woman was pulling out their dollar for a small period of time. Well, I guess it was for months, really, from what I remember. I don't know. I had to go look into the shit, but this is history. Look at the history of what has worked for our people, bro. it has never been us just talking shit. Like, I mean, yeah, no, not just talking shit. Like, that's what the social media shit is. I feel like that's why I don't just be on social media just like talking down, like, I don't know, just complaining about the system and all that shit no more. Cause them niggas on there ain't trying to do shit. Like, on the socials, like, you know what I'm saying? They just, on the socials, like, people, at the end of the day, they on there for entertainment. They just scrolling. And I guess you could say people on YouTube right now for entertainment, but I feel like people be on YouTube to learn, too. You know what I'm saying? And get different thoughts off and shit. And so, the thought today is like, yeah, bro, look at the history, bro. Look at the history and look at where we at and where we going. Like, try to imagine the future and then put yourself, you know what I'm saying? Put your generation at the end of that and look at what you gave them to let them know, like, what you were a part of, what you were about, like, what you were doing, where were you when all this shit was going on? Because there's shit going on right now. If you believe it or not, like, that's up to you. It don't matter. At the end of the day, the world is changing. You watching this shit happen in front of your eyes, nigga. The metaverse shit, like, once the world tap into that, that's what I'm saying. We already seen the world change once they did the lockdown. And that's I gotta really stop saying all this crazy shit that's gonna get me flagged on this video. But once they did all that shit, like, bro, lockdown, like, bro, the world has changed. It's never really gonna be the same. Like, it's never gonna be the same again. And so, where are you right now as a person? Where are you? Where have you been? Where are you going? What are you doing? Like, make sure your history is told, your story is told. Cause shit, we don't know where this going, and you just at least want it documented for your future generations. At least, if nothing else, at least for yourself. Think about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gonna be alive 30 years from now, 40 years from now. Like, you gonna want to know, like, yeah, where was I 30 years ago? Like, what was I doing? And not from what you just can remember. Like, oh, let me over. Don't do me like that. Not from just what you remember. Like, you should be able to really have it documented. Like, look at all the technology and shit we got. Like, you should at least have it documented on the level of truth. You know what I'm saying? On the level of it, you expressing the truth that lies within you, like, from your experience, from your perspective. Who are you? What are you? You know what I'm saying? What does it mean to you to be a man or a woman, to be a girl or a boy? Like, what, you know what I'm saying? And I don't mean that on the level of, like, the gender fluidity shit that this generation trying to be on. I mean that in the sense of, like, who do you think you are as a person? Like, let that be known. Because it's gonna change over your lifetime. So keep expressing your different viewpoints on who you are and what you are in a form of, like, documenting it as history, because it is history. That's historic. That, think about it, bro, because somebody could admire you one day. And so think if you left them all this history of where you have been, who you have been, like, what has made you become different people and change your mindset and change your viewpoints. If you have that documented, like, that make your autobiography, that make your history, that make your story, like, some shit that, like, pull in millions of people instead of just a couple hundred. You know what I'm saying? That's it could change your whole history from, like, yeah, just from you breaking it down on an intimate level. Like, and so, yeah, the earlier you start this, I mean, the more historic you are. That's what I believe. So, yeah, that's what the video is about today. That's all I really wanted to talk to y'all about. Is, like, yeah, bro, don't forget that you history. Like, this is what's been on my mind. Like, you history. Like, man, because, I mean, what else keep you going really in this shit, like, other than knowing, like, damn, you're not really just living for you living for other people as well. That's what kind of get me going through this shit when I'm feeling fucked up, like, living for other people as well. But that's all I got for y'all today. Don't forget that you are history, brothers and sisters, kings and queens, gods and goddesses. You know, I love you all. Stay up, don't fall down. If you do get back up, hey.